Oh, crap. I gotta turn this. Okay. Killed the YouTube. We can't get the copyright strike on the YouTube channel. We are live. Okay. All right, YouTube, TikTok, what's up? Let's get it tonight. Late night session. Okay. Let's get into it. Market's dipping, Bitcoin's dipping, everything's falling, but this is the shakeout before the pump. Still believe Bitcoin tops December 4th. Still in the cards. Still in the cards. A lot of people are pulling back their expectations for Bitcoin, and I am holding mine. I was not thinking that we were going to reach out over 100 grand really. I'm doing good. Thank you for coming in tonight, guys. Okay, YouTube, we are live with you as well. Let me check these comments real quick. Johnny, what's up? How's it going, YouTube? Okay, gonna be watching those comments as well, so feel free to drop them below. I'm gonna go through this news, but at the end, I'm going to go over the XRP ledger struggling. So I titled this YouTube video XRP ledger struggling. I just put out the TikTok. Okay, for those of you who don't know, XRP ledger is struggling a little bit, but I'm going to go in depth on that at the end of this stream after I get through all of my news, which isn't that much. We're going to go rapid fire through this news, and then we'll get into what's going on with the XRP ledger right now, full breakdown, and make sure that you guys understand what's happening. No reason to panic. This is just a temporary little issue that XRP Ledger is running into, but we're still seeing that the developers are working around the clock to fix it, and I have the full expectation that they will. Okay, let's get into this market though. Bitcoin just dipped down to 56. Okay, so we're watching a little bit of a pullback right now, but still an incredible bullish posture. The monthly close just came in yesterday for Bitcoin and still holding really well. Okay. You've started to see the market recover, but everyone is getting ready for this pump. Now, whether Bitcoin tops out at 72K or if it extends out to 100K, a lot of people have already redacted the $200,000 Bitcoin predictions. Okay, so I see Gene Michael here in YouTube says that I got the December 4th prediction wrong. Well, we'll see. I mean, that's still yet to play out, right? And whether Bitcoin extends to 72 or 150, doesn't matter to me. The big key part, significant part about Bitcoin topping out is that's going to give us the cue for when our altcoins are going to run. Okay. I do believe that we are coming to the end of this bull run. The farthest that I really see it extending out is into January, but I'm expecting major sell pressure coming into January, not just for crypto markets, but for the stocks, everything. Okay, people are going to avoid paying taxes this year, so they're going to push it off to next year. They're going to be selling at the start of the year. I'm expecting a pullback, regardless if we do get some crazy super cycle into next year. I do believe that the start of the year there is going to be a pullback for sure. But you could still see the altcoins going. But we're expecting Bitcoin to be topping out here pretty soon. Got a nice fresh cup of coffee right now. Okay. Johnny on YouTube asks, so I had a question for you. Once ISO 222 kicks in, do you see XRP dipping up and down like other cryptos or steady with utility flowing on a northerly trend? Great question, Johnny. Yeah, once the liquidity starts being provided for these markets, you're not going to see XRP dipping because that market cap's going to hold, because if they only get 10% of the XRP in circulation to run Swift, or they only get maybe 25% of the supply, would be pretty large. Regardless, they're only going to get a portion of the circulating supply to run Swift and other payment flows. Swift is just an easy example to use. Swift is a $5 trillion daily volume, and so you can do the market cap calculations. If only like 10 billion XRP got used for Swift, what the price would have to be set at or agreed upon to even start flowing these payment rails. So yes, once ISO 200 and overall utility kicks in, XRP will provide liquidity, and that's the key difference between XRP and all these other cryptos, between metaverse. Look at what's happening right now on TikTok. Everyone's throwing out Web3. Everyone's talking about their favorite metaverse token that hasn't blown up yet. But you've already seen the main ones have made incredible runs. So metaverse is for real, Web3 is for real, the smart contract platforms, the Ethereum competitors. Okay, and basically all of the top cryptos are Ethereum competitors besides XRP, because XRP is a liquidity provider, a liquidity token. XRP is the liquidity asset. Ripple is the liquidity provider. That's why they're opening up the liquidity hub next year in 2022, and why we've been talking about next year being the unlock for utility. And it might not happen till the end of next year, but from now until 2025, you're seeing the central bank digital currencies roll out. You're seeing the ISO 200 standard being upgraded. Because remember, ISO's been around for a while. That's just the standard protocol for payments across the world, but it's upgrading. Okay, you're seeing Swift upgrading, moving to blockchain technology. XRP was featured in a Swift patent by Identity. For those of you who haven't checked that out, XRP's been featured in 3 major patents: a Goldman Sachs patent, and a what was the other one? Can't remember it now. Major credit card issuer in United States and across the world. Synchrony Bank, that's the patent there. So you got 3 major patents for XRP utility unlock happening next year. But let me get through this news. Okay, I've started out with a little rant here, but let's get into this news. I have rapid fire, just about 5-6 news pieces to get through, and then I'm going to get to why the XRP ledger is actually struggling right now. Okay, the XRP ledger is not handling its current load right now very well. Okay, but let's get into this news, okay, and then we'll get to the Q&A at the end of this. Why am I only trying to pump XRP? I'm not trying to pump XRP. I'm trying to educate people about XRP, because 90% of people in crypto don't understand XRP, and most people across the world are just learning crypto. So I'm trying to get them when they first get into the space, before they get their mind all twisted with Bitcoin and Ethereum maxi talk and all this other distractions that are taking place. A lot of people are confused. The key term that people need to be understanding is interoperability. It doesn't matter what your NFT is, what metaverse you're investing in, what smart contracts platform you're building on. If you don't have interoperability, the utility will never be unlocked for that digital asset, for that network. You'll never have that network effect. And if you listen to Mark Zuckerberg talk with Gary Vaynerchuk about the metaverse and rebranding to Meta, and if you listen to that conversation, he said interoperability multiple times, and how that's going to be the key for the Internet of Value, the Internet of Things, as this all connects around us, all these devices. Okay, interoperability is going to be key. Let's get into this news though. Okay, so Jack Dorsey's payment giant Square announces plan to change their name to Block, as they plan to focus on new technologies like blockchain. So you know Jack Dorsey, he's a big Bitcoin maxi. Okay, but it looks like they are rebranding here. Now, he just stepped down from Twitter. So this is all part of the big shakeups that we're seeing with the CEOs, and this is why we know that a lot is around the corner, just in the overall markets. You're seeing a lot going down right now. And you guys know I don't even get into it much anymore, but what I'm seeing coming across my TikTok For You page right now is incredible, as far as the Ghislaine Maxwell trial and everything else. Not even going to get into it here, but you guys are seeing it yourselves. The CEOs are stepping down. Okay, big things around the corner, and like I said, they got a dark winter plan for us, and then they have a reset plan for us next year. Dark winter into reset. If you listen, I like listening to Dan Pena. He tells us it's going to get a whole lot worse, and he was one of the only few people to predict a 3rd, 4th, and 5th wave, which now here we are in the middle of the 4th wave. At his most recent seminar that took place in November, he was telling his mentees that it's going to get a whole hell of a lot worse still. And Dan Pena is someone who's in the know. You know, he's sitting at the table. Look at this tweet from Gold Telegraph. CEOs and insiders have sold a record $69 billion of their stock this year. So not only are they stepping down, they're offloading their own stock to the tune of $69 billion. Federal Reserve insiders have also sold all their stocks this year. Okay. Let's check this. So are we still topping out on the 4th? I do believe that we're going to top in or around the 4th. Now, we definitely can extend out. Anything can happen in the crypto space. The new moon of January would be the next date if we push back. If I have to push back the timeline, the next date would be right around the beginning of January. Okay? But we'll see what happens, guys. I mean, right now we're getting pullbacks right before we get a massive launch, and I don't know how much Bitcoin has left in it. I really don't care. 72K, 100K, 150K. Everyone's redacting their $200,000 predictions by the end of the year. Doesn't matter to me. This is a major issue right here, though, guys. Tether claims to have the 5th largest corporate cash pile in the entire world. Imagine actually believing that. This is a tweet from Jacob King on Twitter. Check this out, guys. So Apple has $198 billion worth of cash. They're the number one corporate cash pile. This is key. Everyone here has been audited besides Tether. So at number one, you have Apple with $198 billion. You have Google with $158 billion. Microsoft with $137 billion. And Amazon with $97 billion. And then Tether coming in at $78 billion, right behind Amazon. If you believe that, cash, USD cash is what that is supposed to be. Audited financials. And Tether does not have an audit done. They had a shady audit done by some group out of the Cayman Islands, I believe. Wasn't a real audit. And remember, they were proven to be a deceptive and fraudulent scheme by the New York Attorney General. Okay, behind Tether, you have Facebook at $71 billion. This thing with Tether, this situation is a ticking time bomb. Remember, Tether is a big part of the reason why Bitcoin has reached the prices that it has. Bitcoin doesn't have utility. All it has is that store of value and speculation. Right? But let's get into the XRP news. If you are completely lost, if you are brand new, I encourage you to come into our Discord group so we can get you caught up to speed. If you are behind the ball on crypto, on having a plan, on preparing your family for what we're about to go through with the dark winter, I would encourage you, check the link in my bio and you can join our Discord group if you're new to this space and you want to get caught up to speed quickly. Okay, YouTube, I'm going to play this clip and I hope that you guys can hear this. Let's see how this works. But this is Charles Gasparino from Fox Business talking about Jay Clayton and Gary Gensler sitting down to speak together. Okay, and they didn't mention XRP once again. They're just doing their little dance up on stage, but they will not mention XRP. YouTube, let me know how this comes through for you guys. Video's not playing. 1 second. Let's reload this.
One of the interesting things from this, because a lot of people thought both of these guys would talk about Ripple. I mean, Ripple's the biggest case, regulatory case, in crypto that Clayton brought and that Gensler has now. They did not mention it once.
XRP?
Not once.
Why wouldn't Jay Clayton bring that up?
I have no idea. You know, first off, one of the problems I think with this conference is they didn't take audience questions, because clearly the audience would have mentioned this. Ripple.
Gee, I wonder why they didn't take audience questions. Criminals.
Is a regulatory marker right now. It is a big thing. If it goes the SEC's way, it's you think they can really ramp up regulation by enforcement and much more. If it goes Ripple's way, XRP is going to bounce off $1 a share. Obviously, it's trading at $1. I'm sorry.
Is it true that there was a chat alongside this discussion between the two that was all about XRP?
Yeah, it was really.
So people were saying, when are you going to address that?
Yeah, and they were mocking both of them essentially because remember they both kind of agreed on a lot of this stuff. One of the
Of course, they're mocking XRP holders. I tell you what, though, as I've been talking about from the very beginning, this thing's all staged, and Jay Clayton and Gary Gensler are allowing the old guard to get on board. They're allowing them to make deals with Ripple for XRP. They are building their technology. They are building patents on the XRP ledger. So they're allowing the old guard to get in. That's why they're stalling this. Gary is a smart guy. He's not just messing around here. Jay Clayton filed the lawsuit on his last day because that was his task. That was his puppet role act that had to be played on his last day as he was signing out. Filed that lawsuit against Ripple, even though the Department of Treasury through FinCEN already deemed XRP a digital currency in a previous lawsuit in 2015. They know they don't have a case. They know they don't have jurisdiction over commodities like XRP, digital assets that actually have utility like XRP. The SEC has jurisdiction over proof of work securities like Ethereum. Proof of stake, Joseph Lubin has to round the developers to get the ETH2 security out. So shout out to Charles Gasparino for being a real one and actually covering XRP and covering this topic and speaking out on behalf of not only XRP holders, but all of the crypto space, because XRP is about to have clarity. I am not sweating. I'm not losing an ounce of sleep over this lawsuit. But the rest of the crypto space, there's a reason why I don't hold any of your shit coins. Any of these ERC20 tokens, they're securities built on top of a security. All of these coins that are built on top of Ethereum, think about it. It's a security on top of a security. And they're coming for them. They're coming for this space hard. Okay, look at this. Now, Charles Gasparino said that, they didn't mention XRP at all. But check this out. The Department of Justice sharpens its cryptocurrency enforcement focus. So they got the crosshairs on this space. And they're talking about stablecoins and DeFi next week in Congress. So this is all going to be before the American people, before the Congress, the lawmakers, the bull run coming to a end climax, blow off top euphoria moment. This is it, guys. This is it. I hope you have a plan, okay? Because they're about to come down on this space, and they're talking about stablecoins and DeFi. That's where they're coming for it first. XRP, they know they don't have a case at all. They just wanted to stall XRP so that they could get the old guard on board. Hey guys, we're going to put XRP in this lawsuit. Okay, we're going to make it hard for the retail investor Joe Blows to be able to pick up a few thousand XRP so that you guys can cut deals with Ripple for that escrow account so that you can start building out on the XRP ledger in the background so that the Bank of England and many other central banks can start piloting XRP. And as you're seeing from the Central Bank of Bhutan piloting their XRP built central bank digital currency. In the middle of this lawsuit, XRP continues to outshine the rest of the crypto space for real utility and partnerships that actually matter. That's the difference. The rest of the space has fake partnerships. They do photo ops together and they call it a partnership. They say that Chainlink can tap in with their oracles, and that's a partnership that should matter. Okay? So as this market is pulling back right now and shaking you out, this is a blessing for you guys to pick up on your swing trade opportunities. This is the last few days, few hours to get in. Now, I'm not saying it's going to flip like in the next few hours necessarily, but guys, we are about to pump one more time. I'm going to be making moves. And I saw someone mention Sologenic. Sologenic is pumping today, and that's amazing. Okay. 517, it was up about 30% today. So that's fantastic to see. I appreciate all of you guys. Thank you so much. If you want to join, the Discord is in the bio. Okay. I want to talk now about the XRP ledger struggling. Okay. Let me see if I can pull up my pictures without showing you guys. If you guys are wondering what I'm talking about, I'm screen sharing here on YouTube, so you're able to watch this with me. And so I took a bunch of screenshots of Wietse Wynn's tweets from last night. So Wietse Wynn, he's a developer on XRP. I don't actually believe that he has any affiliation with Ripple. I believe that he's just a developer, or no, he is. He's from Ripple Labs. He's been building out the Zoom wallet though. He's been building out the Zoom wallet. Okay. So I'm going to go through his explanation of what's happening with the XRP ledger. This is not a reason to panic. This is a temporary issue. And to summarize, you have a bunch of shitcoin meme coins that are being built and launched on the XRP ledger. And it's not an issue of transactions per second. Don't get it twisted here, okay? This is an issue of too many users trying to tap into the network at once. And so it's just congesting the overall nodes, the public nodes. Remember, this is a open, public blockchain, okay, that anybody can build on. And so right now you have a bunch of people who are building shitcoins and they're doing all these airdrops. Okay, and people are opening up the trust lines. This is the issue. So Wietse Wynn says, the XRP ledger can't handle the load very well right now. The amount of trust lines and tokens has exploded beyond numbers expected/tested. Okay. XRP ledger public nodes clusters are being scaled up, but that isn't ready yet. Guys, we're going to get to the Q&A section here after I just get through these tweets from Wietse Wynn, okay? Here we go. So Crypto Bull says, we shouldn't be allowing trash token trust lines. Are we unable to have a process to vet out the issuers? Wietse says, vet out on a public open ledger? How? ? So basically, guys, we can't stop this. This is all about us self-governing on this technology. Okay, all of us, we're choosing to participate in these shitcoin, meme coin airdrops on the XRP ledger. So just to give you guys my quick take, I've backed out. I'm not doing any more airdrops. I'd actually been sleeping on them over the past week. I've just been so busy with work, everything else, that I haven't been participating in the airdrops, but they are a good opportunity to make additional XRP. I know people have been making thousands of XRP for free by doing these, but you are congesting the network. So I'm going to choose not to participate in any more airdrops, but that's a personal decision. And if you guys still want to do that thing, I'm not going to judge you guys for trying to make some XRP. I get it. So he says, Wietse says, the vetting out must happen on an individual level before deciding to add a trust line to a crappy scam token. So as he was saying, we have to self-govern, which obviously in crypto, we're not really, we don't really know what that's about here in crypto, right? We're all just trying to make our money and run. Wietse says that we would need a full history node and that they are really expensive to run. Okay, so I'm going to look into this more. You guys know I'm not a tech guy, but I'm just trying to lay this out in simple terms for everyone to understand. Wietse says the issues that people are experiencing with the XRP ledger right now is because most airdrops are being operated by people who know absolutely nothing about the XRP ledger. They are leeching on, and get this, these people are leeching. Now, not all of them are scams and rug pulls, but a lot of them are leeching on a free public infrastructure. They're overloading it and usually use badly coded tools, which means they're not respecting reliable transaction submission guidelines. They're just throwing whatever bullshit code they got so that they can do their airdrop. Wietse says the XRP ledger was tested on transactions per second, not on amount of trust line related traffic. not on the amount of simultaneously active users. That's where the XRP ledger needs improvements. So he's admitting that the XRP ledger does need improvements. Remember, it can do 1,500 transactions per second on a regular basis, but we've already seen that they are doing hundreds of thousands of transactions per second on the private layer for central banks. So the issue is not transactions per second. They can do hundreds of thousands per second on the private layer for central banks. They can do 1,500 on a regular basis, but even upwards of 50,000 transactions per second for XRP Ledger. Wietse says, yes, lots of work to do by many engineers. And so Moon Lambo asked him, could you explain how Trustline related traffic in simultaneous active users differs from congestion that occurs from regular XRP transactions and the 1,500 transaction per second limit? So this is exactly what I was just talking about. Wietse clarifies. He says, everybody is only looking at transactions per second, but what if 40,000 users simultaneously connect to a bunch of public nodes to check their balances, the order books, prices, lists of shitcoins to add? Then those nodes will get crushed under the load of the number of users even before hitting transactions per second. So this is before any transactions are sent. This is just about all these different endpoints tapping into the network and putting strain on it. Okay. Someone asked if they should run a node on the XRP ledger, if that would help or alleviate the issue. Wietse responds, sorry, I appreciate that you're asking, but if you have to ask, you shouldn't be operating a public node. Okay, this is meant for really serious people who are really operating businesses and using XRP, the ledger, in a big utility way, and not just the regular Joe Blow. This isn't mining Bitcoin in your basement, right? Running these nodes is about serious infrastructure, okay? Remember that the SEC was running a node on the XRP ledger back in like 2018. So before they filed the lawsuit on Ripple, they were running a node on the XRP ledger, verifying transactions. And this is that issue being addressed right here. Someone says, to further compound the problem, node operators are not compensated. There is no mining or gas fees like Bitcoin or Ethereum. So there's no compensation for node operators. So the cost to scale falls on the shoulders and their pockets. Is this really a sustainable model? Node operators must be able to pay for their expenses that come with their responsibilities. Wietse says, if you run a business on the XRP ledger, I'm pretty sure you can carry the cost of running a node. If you can't, you're not running a business, but a hobby. Your compensation is the fact that the network you built your business on is healthy. Basically, the reason to be running a node is because you're running a business. You're providing services on the XRP ledger. So you want to build out your business, your services, your platforms on a healthy network, i.e. Sologenic building out their decentralized exchange on the XRP ledger, building out their NFT marketplace that's about to drop on the XRP ledger. Someone asked Wietse, what can ordinary XRP holders without technical experience do to support the XRP ledger at this time? Wietse Win says, stay vigilant. Keep your secret secret. Don't buy shitcoins. I thought that was a funny answer. And then Wietse says this, anyone claiming to have a software without scaling problems is lying. It's not about the fact that there are scaling problems, or rather call them challenges, which is exactly how I think that we should view them. These are just challenges and part of the growth for XRP. Okay, they will be fixed. Wietse says it's about how and when they will be solved. For the next scaling challenge to pop up, address repeat. Someone asks, should we be worried? He says, only if devs don't fix what needs fixing, but I'm very sure that's in motion right now. AKA, I'm working on it. Many other XRP developers are working on it right now, and I do not expect this to be a problem. Someone asked, is this a good problem? And he says, define good. Because the XRP ledger is getting used? Yes. Because we get a free load test? Yes. However, the way the XRP ledger is being used right now, airdropping useless scammy shitcoins to people hoping to get free money, is a bad reason if you ask me. But we'll have to deal with it. Okay? That's it from Weedsay Wind. I wanted to show you guys this chart from Dark Defender. Okay, we're in the middle of a 5-wave move. Okay, we're in the middle of the first wave still. This second wave, he has taking us up to, what is that, 20 bucks? Now, I got predictions for 10 bucks, but the more this thing gets coiled up, the farther I think it launches on the next wave. So we'll see what happens. He has this thing moving into the new year, into the start of spring. I have this thing making a pump here in the next month or two, and then having a pullback. Then we'll see what happens with the lawsuit. But let's get back on over here to the charts. Bitcoin at 56.5 right now. Okay, already went over Sologenic, holding really well. Okay, I'm gonna let's do Q&A to wrap up this live stream. Okay. YouTube, my iPad died here, so I gotta check out your questions here. Yeah. Let's get into the Q&A to wrap this up. Take a quick look at the XRP chart. Yeah, I believe XRP is going to pump 10 to 13 bucks before it has a 50 to 90% pullback. What's this current price at now? Let's get off these indicators. 97 cents, right? Okay. Are the trust lines safe? Yes. No one can really get your XRP from those trust lines. The problem that I'm seeing right now is when you set up these trust lines, if you do one of these scam tokens and then there's not liquidity for trading, you won't be able to trade out of that scam token back to XRP, and then you will never be able to close that trust line because you have to sell that meme coin to close the trust line. So there's one that I hold right now. I forget what it's called, but like I was trying to figure out if I could like just give it away to someone so that I could close the trust line and get back my 5 XRP, because I'm having to put 5 XRP per trust line. But yeah, that's the problem, is that some of these do not have liquidity, so you can't get out. Now let's take a look here, guys. Remember, if we zoom out on the charts here, this is a 4-hour chart. Yeah, okay, right here. This is where we're looking at. Let me zoom out. Okay, this goes us back all the way to the April high. You guys see this? I said the fake out right down here. We came all the way back down. The 86-cent level held on most exchanges. Qcoin looks like it pushed it down to 82, but really it was the 86-cent launch pad is where it wicked out to on the 26th. That was the fake out, expecting the breakout here shortly. Now the current resistance targets will be a little one at $1.20, and then the major one will be at $1.30. That's where we're going to be finding resistance. Okay, we have to break out of $1.40, which was the next one, before we reach out to that $2 price. So I'm looking for XRP to break out and make it back up to the $2 price sometime here in December. I think as Bitcoin's moving up, XRP will start to move up. I don't know if XRP, if it's going to take for Bitcoin to completely top out before we reach out to $2 again, but over the next month, definitely expecting this thing to extend out. Yeah, and see right here, I got my marker right on the new year. So as you're seeing, we're talking about a move here pretty quickly for XRP. And that's just back up to $2. Nothing to get too excited about, but boy, you talk about being in dangerous territory. Even at $1, we can move rapidly up from here. But being at $2, that's just a deadly position for XRP. It won't be up there for long. I can promise you that. Okay. Sologenic doing really well today. Yes. Yep. Prices post lawsuit. Yeah. You know, after we get a settlement, then we can zoom out and I see high double-digit prices reaching out to 3 digits by next year. I'm really looking for 3 digits by the end of 2022 or 2023. Just depends on how quickly the utility gets rolled out. Yeah. So, but that's what's so interesting about XRP is this lawsuit ends right as the Bitcoin bull run ends. XRP will be moving up, but the discovery phase is right here, guys, on January 14th, right where my clicker's at right now. So as you can see, that's going to be the end of discovery. 9 out of 10 chance that we settle up with a lawsuit there. And once that thing settles up, well, then we can zoom way out and we can push this thing, you know, double-digit prices. This thing, we just wrecked that. Let me bring that back. Okay. So if you guys want to join my Discord group, okay, it is linked up in the bio of my TikTok and it's also in the description of all my YouTube videos. Okay. This is a good time to get in the group. Very important, critical moment in the market. Okay. As we finish off this bull run, I'm not going to give you any, well, I give all my signals away for free, but I'm not going to tell you when to buy or sell. However, I'm going to tell you when I see dips coming and when I see pumps coming. And we've been pretty spot on over the last couple months. I did not expect the market to be holding out and faking us out like this. Like, look at this weekly chart for Bitcoin. This really shows us how they've just stalled this thing out. Major fake out back down to the low mid 50s. But then here we go. We're just moving sideways at that 56, 57 level. This thing needs to break 60K to get exciting, and it needs to break 65K to continue this bull run. Those are the main targets. If Bitcoin rejects off of 65K, we're in trouble, folks. We're in big trouble. Okay? Reading you guys' comments now. Let's do rapid fire Q&A. Raise the airdrop fees, problem solved. Yeah, Mentalect, that's a good point. Once the XRP price rises, it won't be as easy for people to be doing the bullshit on the XRP ledger. When it costs someone a couple $100 to open up a trust line, it's going to be a different story. Reality check on TikTok. I think you need to have a reality check on your current take on crypto, on your current understanding of crypto. XRP is decentralized and open source, so don't get it twisted. Okay. Rapid fire Q&A. YouTube, I'm going to watch your comments as well. Plug in the iPad here. This man talks shit about Bitcoin and now he is counting on it. No, I'm just going to watch the main indicator for us is Bitcoin. Obviously, I mean, Bitcoin's still running the show for now, propped up by Tether. So, yeah, of course I'm going to watch it. Still think that Bitcoin's going to top out on the 4th. Big Ben, thank you for coming in tonight, brother. I do think that it's going to be in or around the 4th. If it extends another week out, totally possible. We've seen actually, if you look at the February price chart, it extended out 10 days after the new moon. So we could see something like that. I mean, this is a major bullish event that's about to take place. Full solar eclipse on November or December 4th. So yeah, I mean, I still see that the Bitcoin bull run ends or tops out in December, and then the altcoins are going to lag behind. They could be extending out into January, but this thing's wrapping up here shortly. What do you think about all the speculation of where it's going into next year? I don't believe in the super cycle where we're going to have like a little bit of a pullback and then just continue on to like 150, 200K next year. I don't believe in that. I think that there's no reason for Bitcoin to get out of the 3-4 year cycle that it's trading in with the halvenings that we've seen over the past two bull runs, right? The halvenings basically running the Bitcoin bull run. There's no reason for Bitcoin to break out of that because there is no utility for Bitcoin. Going forward, as we move into the new quantum financial system, utility is what is going to drive value. Okay. So Bitcoin can rise up, with massive inflation that is coming. I do expect it to rise even towards the end of this year and finishing off this bull run. I'm not going to be like shocked falling out of my seat if I see Bitcoin actually pump to like close to 100K. At this point, I think it will, without something extraordinary happening, it's going to struggle to hit 100K. The best case for Bitcoin is that it gets a few $1 trillion in it, and it's a store of value that's in like the six figures, and it'll be like owning a house. It'll be essentially like owning a house. So for the guys that got in on Bitcoin early, they're forever going to be Bitcoin maxis and think that it's doing something. But when we get down to real conversations about adoption and what like third world countries need as far as blockchain technology, none of the rest of the world needs Bitcoin, and none of the first world needs it either. That's just the facts about Bitcoin. There is no utility with it. All it will ever be is a store of value. What are my Web3 plays? So I'm not investing in any of those right now. Okay, I continue to stack XRP, XLM because I believe that it has a 10x left this bull run. I'm not stacking any of the Web3 tokens right now. I want to see all of them make it through regulations and make it through this bear, the end of the bull run. Once the bear market hits, I want to see them make it through the bear market and make it through regulations. Bitcoin is the boss, period. No, it's just being propped up by Tether. It's not the boss of anything. It's just the number one spot for right now. Gas fees keep you from investing in NFTs. Yep, makes sense. You can invest in NFTs on all the other blockchains now, though. HBAR price prediction, Ben. Ben, we have price predictions for HBAR taking us out to $1 to $1.50 for HBAR. I would start to ladder out around $1 and then maybe again at $1.50. Okay, I think it'll extend up to $1.50. What's going to overtake Bitcoin? XRP and even Ethereum could. Even Ethereum. And you guys know I'm not a fan of Ethereum. But if the SEC actually gives it a real free pass, gives it clarity, and then basically Ethereum has no retribution for what it's done in the past, Ethereum could overtake Bitcoin. XLM price prediction, $3 to $5 by the end of this bull run. Okay. I think that Ethereum will struggle to hit 10 grand this bull run though. Thoughts on Songbird? It's going to be a nice test network for Flare. Thank you for the sunglasses, bro. No way, not in 10 years will something overtake Bitcoin. You must be new here. You must be new here. Like, best case scenario, a few $1 trillion of value is stored in Bitcoin. So you have a $200,000 Bitcoin. That's the best case scenario for Bitcoin. Am I still holding XDC? Yep, XDC is one of my main holdings still. So I'm going to continue these lives all the way through 2025 when ISO is fully implemented, right? Johnny, yes, at a certain price point for XRP, I may have to head to the hills. I may have to go into hiding. But yes, I plan on continuing this over the until the full implementation of the quantum financial system gets rolled out and the complete transfer of wealth has happened. Then the opportunity will be gone, and I don't know what will be on next. Building businesses in the metaverse, I guess, will be the new thing. I traded all my XRP into Shiba and now I live at a homeless shelter. Any advice? That is awesome. That is awesome. Shiba might catch one more pump here to finish off this bull run. So just run it up real quick on Shiba. Yeah, Ethereum doing what it did last, or what Bitcoin did in 2017, 3 to 5x. Yeah. With Ethereum, I think it would be lucky to get that 3x to 12 grand. I think it's going to have major sell pressure at 7 to 10 grand for Ethereum. Thank you, Boonhawk. Thank you. I appreciate all of you guys. Thank you. Thank you for coming in tonight. Okay, we're just doing rapid fire Q&A right now. YouTube, watching your comments as well. Cardano, wow, down to $1.50. That's brutal for your Cardano. I hope it comes back. VeChain, yes, I've been ignoring VeChain. I'm sorry about that. I do think that it has a pump left in it. Okay, you got about one more pump left in all of these cryptos. But VeChain has been kind of suppressed. We looking bearish. Bitcoin looking bearish. Yeah, it is. But it's actually still in bullish posture if you zoom out. Yeah. So I'm expecting by December 4th, we're going to be moving up. I can promise you that. Now, if they stall this thing, this is where I got my predictions wrong. I thought that we were going to be out of the bearish energy sooner and that we would be moving up, but we have not. Okay, we wicked up to 59K yesterday, or maybe that was today, but essentially we are getting rejected at 59K right now, and we're moving sideways. XRP trending at a dollar, which is still good, holding support. But yeah, I did not think that they would keep this thing suppressed this long. I thought that the bullish energy that we're about to be experiencing towards December 4th new moon full solar eclipse going to be massive. Going to be massive. I was expecting that to come in sooner, but they're stalling it out. But here we are. We have 3 days. Okay, Saturday is the new moon, December 4th. This is going to be a fun one. They're not shaking me out. They're not faking me out. I have been wrecked in my trading bag, but that's a different story. That's just being a noob trader. I've been liquidated a few times now. Currently not trading this market. I bought more XLM. That's for swing trading. But as far as day trading right now, after being liquidated a few times, I'm just on the sidelines for the rest of this bull run. VXV thoughts doesn't get me excited. I don't really think that data is going to be massive in regards to blockchain, but there's no reason that it needs to be happening on a speculative token. So that's the issue with VXV. Do we still have Bitcoin maxis arguing in the chat? We still have Bitcoin maxis arguing in the chat. I don't know where they come from. They just come off the streets. Lossless down 10% today, OC. Yeah, that's market cap back down to 24 million. What's it been doing over the last month? Oh, it's on the steady decline last month. Let's take a look at the actual chart here on TradingView. Lossless, that's a problem. Okay. Lossless down 60% since the all-time highs in October. So it's just been on a steady decline. 60%. Not good. Not good, especially at this stage of the bull run. Not good. That's not good. XRP coming soon. Yes. Prosperity Fund. Yes, it is. No, XRP will not miss this bull run. No. Prosperity Fund, I just sent you a follow, my friend. I don't know why I wasn't following you earlier. Okay. Lossless, not looking good. What did you guys just said? You said Triaz is a buy. Yeah, let's take a look at Triaz. What is the... It's just, yeah, Triaz, okay. Triaz down 9% today as well. I don't really like that these tokens are down 60% in a month. That's not good right now. Okay, you look at all these other coins, they're down 10, 20%, 30% on this pullback, but to be down that much, that is troubling. No doubt. Let's look at the last month. Yeah, that's a problem. Was down 55%. Currently, it's down 45% from that all-time high that it hit. Okay. So Triaz, that's troublesome, guys. Now, these are smaller low cap gems, as they like to call them. So they still can pump. Yeah. I mean, they are coiled up. They are coiled up. I'm not going to say that they're not a buying opportunity. But God, if you get one more pump on these guys, do not be caught holding these bags on these coins. On all of your crypto. Remember, the only crypto I'm not selling this bull run is XRP. Everything else, offloading it. 100%. I'm actually going to be looking at Celsius as far as taking a loan out on my bag too, instead of selling it. I may consider doing that. Casinocoin, yeah, I'm a big fan of Casinocoin. What's Casinocoin at right now? It's up 2% today, 0.003. I forgot when I got in on Casinocoin. I don't even have Casinocoin here on Qcoin. Bedrock, selling all of my crypto during this bull run. Why? Because I can buy back in on all of the rest of these cryptos. So I'm expecting a 50 to 90% drop on all of them. 50 to 90% from the top. So even if you have, like, for utility tokens that I like XDC and XLM, I'm going to be buying back in. Even with my portion of my XRP that I'm going to sell, if XRP hits $10, I'm going to sell 5% of my bag potentially. I'm going to set money aside so that I can just buy back in and get my 5% back, but I'll have taken the profits in the meantime. Okay. What else are you guys looking at? Not interested now because you're an XRP fan. To respond to that, I just got to say, get your game up, okay? If it's good enough for the banks and the financial institutions, why wouldn't it be good enough for you? Parabolic says he's been totally liquidated. You lost all your XRP. Darn. Just buy back some more, bro. it's a great buying opportunity. Perfect opportunity to still catch that 10x. Right? Now it only has to go to $9.70 for you to catch that 10x if you buy now. Yep. Everybody's been off of I feel like all the creators have been like off of TikTok, or they're just like posting about Web3 recently. Nicole, definitely fun times ahead. Coinbase account hacked 2 months ago, had XRP and ETH, zero response from Coinbase. Any suggestions? Just keep on them. Coinbase tries to be very legit. Just keep on them. You probably, yeah, a lot of people are getting hacked right now, though. You guys got to take your security seriously, and you got to understand that these exchanges, none of them are going to hit you up for like an email. All these emails that they send out, these are all scam phishing emails. Do not get caught up in that. Especially at this phase in the bull run, they're going to be coming for your bags. Johnny Utah, what's your thoughts on XRP Lion, who strongly believes there will be a buyback of XRP? So XRP Lion, I think it's the real XRP Lion from Twitter, but he's on TikTok now. He commented on one of my recent TikToks, and I like commented back. I was like, "Are you the real XRP Lion?" Because I want to get him on and talk about his full theory, because I don't believe in the buyback, but I'd love to hear him out on it. And I've seen his work. It looks very interesting, looks solid. I'd love to hear what he has to say about it. What's Gucci with the FX token? OC says $2 very reasonable, only going to get an average pump with the rest of the market. Well, the rest of the market 2 to 3x their previous all-time high, so why would XRP and XLM not do the same? And remember, Bitcoin, or sorry, XRP hit its all-time high last bull run without Coinbase and without being listed on major exchanges. So why would it not do that again? And to do a 10x, it only needs a few hundred billion to flow into it. And it would just need to replace the market cap of Ethereum just like it did last bull run, 2017. Yeah, the lawsuit's not stalling. Like, look at the rest of the world that's still adopting XRP. You have BitTrue, you have all of Asia, Europe. XRP is the #1 coin in Great Britain. So it's not stalling or stopping any growth from happening, and it's not stopping the hype and the FOMO that's going to come into XRP. Guys, this is it. All partnerships, utility talk aside, the reason why XRP pumps this bull run is because all of the other coins are going to be done, and XRP is still going to be sitting at $2. That's why it's going to go, is because the FOMO is going to kick in. The curiosity is going to kick in. Like, wait, hold up. The discovery phase is ending in January and XRP still hasn't hit its all-time high. Wow, a lot of things are coming to a head. There might be a chance for a pump. I might throw $1,000 at XRP. Because even if you don't think it's going to $10, you still think you might be able to get a 3 to 5x out of it when you know you're not going to get a 3x out of Ethereum after it, is already pumped. You know you're not going to get a 3x out of Bitcoin or the rest of the cryptos that already hit their all-time high this bull run. That's why XRP goes to $10 in this just hype speculative bull run that we're in over the next month or two. And it also is the full 4.236 Fibonacci extension, as we've seen with Bitcoin. Bitcoin's already at near that 4.236 Fibonacci extension. And we have good history with XRP. We know it pumps last. What do you think is going to happen when you have, let's just say we reach $4 trillion or $5 trillion of an overall market cap? You don't think that a few hundred billion can't flow into XRP? You have a Sologenic airdrop that's occurring December 24th, next month. So that airdrop alone is going to get more people to want to hold XRP. Solo is pumping, by the way, right now. While the rest of the market is just shitting out and sideways, Sologenic is on a tear. I've already doubled up my XRP that I moved over to Sologenic, and I'm actually going to be hitting the off ramps on Sologenic as it approaches $10. I still think that it can extend out that far. Joe Truth, what's up, brother? We're still drinking coffee at 9:30 at night. We should not be doing this. Yep, you still have time for the airdrop, December 24th. Why do all the creators love when the market dumps? Because this is an opportunity for the people in my Discord group, the people that are following me, to buy in, to accumulate on these swing trade positions over the next month or two. Okay, you buy in now, and you're going to exit over the next month or two as this bull run finishes out. Pick your favorite altcoin, catch the pump. I still think that you got a 10x for XRP and XLM, and a few other coins that I hold, like Electronium, Casinocoin. Okay, very simple strategy over here. Joe Truth says, join the Patreon. Joe, I appreciate you, man. Okay, we're talking about a whole lot of things over in the Discord group, not just crypto. We just had our weekly call last night. At this phase in the bull run, though, we're actually going to be doing more live calls in my Discord group as we get to these critical points, these prices that we're expecting to make our exits on. Thank you. Thank you for the gifts. Appreciate all of you guys. Thank you. YouTube, let me check your comment. Sorry, I've been sleeping over here. Nicole says, yes, we buy. Absolutely. Can you show me how to get in on the airdrops? So just look up hashtag solo airdrop on TikTok and on Twitter. Also, you could look it up on YouTube. It's very simple. There's plenty of tutorials out there. So I know that Crypto Leo's done one. There's a couple others too. Coach JV is awesome. Yep, Kim, I'm a big fan of Coach JV. He's a real one. Yep. Nicole is right. We talk about a lot of cool things. Thank you for the shades. How much you got in XRP? I have just a few of them. Just a few XRP, okay? On these dips, sometimes I add a couple more. Can you do a video on the best way to avail on the airdrops? Well, as I stated earlier, personally, I am done. I'm not participating in all of these meme coin airdrops with the XRP ledger because I don't want to add to the problems for the XRP ledger developers. Thank you, Joe. I appreciate that big gift. Thank you, brother. You know, I feel blessed to have been able to stack my XRP underneath 30 cents. And so at the current moment, I'm just super thankful. I don't need to participate in these meme coin, shitcoin airdrops on the XRP ledger. If it's causing issues for the developers, I'm just going to step aside. I'm going to let them work out and scale up the public nodes, which is the issue. And I'm not going to judge any of you guys that are doing the airdrops. They're still doing them in my Discord group. And that's amazing. If you guys are making XRP, I'm a fan of it. Okay? I'm not going to knock anyone. And honestly, we need to grow. The answer isn't getting the XRP ledger to do a law change or change the rules of XRP so that you can't do these Trustline airdrops. That's not what we need to do, because I want an open source, decentralized XRP. I want any Joe Blow to be able to build their shitcoins on the XRP ledger. Any Joe Blow to be able to launch their NFTs on the XRP ledger. Shout out to Joe Truth. big gifts. Big message over there at Joe Truth. If you guys haven't checked out what he's doing, he's going viral, and TikTok hates it because he's over the target, talking about a little thing that not many other people are covering, and that's the supply chain issues. Now, we talk about this in my Discord group about the preparations that we're making for the dark winter that they have planned for us. Joe, I see that you keep on running it up, and then TikTok comes in and doesn't like it. Big gifts from all you guys in TikTok. I appreciate that. Thank you very much. Okay. What was I talking about? Oh, yeah. Decentralized. We want this. We want the XRP ledger to be decentralized, open source, permissionless. Anyone builds on it, anyone uses on it. What we have to do is we have the responsibility to, as XRP holders, we have the decision to decide not to participate, not to flood the network, not to burden the network with all of this bullshit, meme coins on the XRP ledger. Thoughts on Litecoin? You'd be lucky to catch another pump this bull run, but it definitely doesn't get me excited. Going forward, XRP price prediction. Like I said, $10 in the next month or two by the end of this bull run. I do think that the hype, the FOMO will run this thing up to $10. Okay. Allow me to stitch the video with Beth. Joe, dude, I thought that I did. I thought that I fixed that. So you should be able to do that now. For any of you guys who are in here now, one of my moderators in my Discord group, and then she's also a moderator on TikTok, or she's supposed to be. I think I need to add her as a moderator on TikTok too, but she's supposed to be a moderator on TikTok as well. Huge shout out to Beth. If you guys go check out my bio right now, I have a little message about helping out Beth. She just recently lost her husband of 20 years, the father to her 2 boys. Very tragic loss, and so I've put the GoFundMe for the funeral arrangements. If you want to help support our community, our group, Beth has been a very big part of our group, very big part of our community. Huge shout out to her, and our prayers and our love and support is all sending your way, Beth. Okay. So if you guys want to do that, I would really appreciate that. She's a huge member of the XRP community as well. And you guys know how strong this community is. This is what makes us so great, is we stick up for each other. We take care of our own. Okay. Appreciate all of you guys. The links are in the bio. Okay. Links are in the bio. And YouTube. If you go to, I will actually add that to the description of this video as well. Thank you. Thank you, Joe, also for spreading that message. I appreciate that, man. I really appreciate that. This community is so amazing. Joe, we got to do a live together. I'm worried about doing a dual stream with you on TikTok, though, because obviously we'll get in trouble. But let's do like, maybe let's do like a Zoom call or something that we can upload to my YouTube. I mean, honestly, I'm probably down to do a TikTok stream with you anyways. I'm already kind of in trouble with TikTok too, but I'm in good standings right now, so I'm trying to keep it that way. But we know that they're listening and watching us. But yeah, I wanna have a interview where we can put everything that you're seeing, we can put it together for the folks. But yeah, keep up the work that you're doing, exposing the supply chain staged crisis. Staged crisis. Doesn't have to be this way. Get him on YouTube. Yeah, Nicole, let's get Joe on YouTube. By the way, make sure you subscribe to the YouTube. I'm about to be making a huge push on over to YouTube because exclusive interviews are going to be dropping on YouTube. Exclusive interviews are going to be dropping on YouTube. Shiba down 5% today. What'd you get in trouble for? I haven't been in trouble recently with TikTok. I'm in very good standing with them right now. And thank God there are so many people who are standing up and sharing the truth on TikTok. Going through my For You page right now, I am amazed at what is being discussed, what's allowed on TikTok right now. Now, randomly, they will just axe out. I know someone in my Discord, shout out to Gerard, he just got his whole account banned. And so I appreciate all of you guys who are fighting the good fight. The message is getting out there, and we've been on the right side. We will be on the right side of history, okay? And we're going to keep fighting, okay? They have some evil plans for us this winter and next year, okay? Dark winter into okay, let me summarize. Dark winter into Great Reset 2022, into Agenda 2030, full assault, full implementation, full rollout. You'll own nothing and be happy living in the metaverse, and you'll be a fat bum. I wasn't supposed to add that last part, but sometimes you gotta be smacked up with the truth, and that's what we're gonna do, okay? We're just gonna tell you like it is, okay? Yeah, the stock market's already looking like it's in trouble. Yeah, what did I share here earlier? CEOs and insiders have sold a record $69 billion of their stock this year. Unless we buy XRP, then we good. Yep. Julie, that sounds scary. Yeah, we have to have a plan. We have to have a plan. Secure your cash flow, and then you got to secure your wealth. Okay, secure your cash flow. Limit and reduce, minimize your taxes so that you can keep more of your money, and then you got to figure out how to multiply it with your investments. These are the strategies that we're implementing right now. Okay. We got some real estate folks now up in our Discord group. They've been dropping some info there. A lot more is coming into our Discord group as far as information, as far as preserving and creating more wealth. Not just in crypto, but in real estate and in your businesses as well. Okay, you got to secure your cash flow. Okay, secure your cash flow. Reduce and limit your taxes legally. Read Tax Free Wealth by Tom Wheelwright if you want a good start. If you want to open your mind to the tax-free wealth methods that we're using, Tax Free Wealth by Tom Wheelwright is the book. Rich Dad Advisor, classic book right there. I'm super excited that Charles Gasparino is hitting Fox Business on a weekly basis now, talking about XRP. Not nearly, I mean, on a daily basis, he's tweeting about it, but you're seeing that he's, almost once or twice a week, he's talking about XRP on the Fox Business channel. So this is super important that it's hitting mainstream. And once again, this is what drives XRP to a $10 price, this bull run. Mainstream. Okay. Nicole says you better get everybody over here before you get banned on TikTok. I know. I was throwing in a little bit tonight. Yeah. YouTube. Okay, we're running at an hour and 15 minutes. I'm going to be in trouble for running this one too long. Let's do 5 more minutes of rapid fire Q&A. Okay. 5 more minutes. This is your final countdown. Do I feel like this is the last big dip? Yes. This is the last bit of consolidation before we go on the final pump. Yes. Am I buying into Ripple's IPO? No, not yet. I'm hoping that I can become an accredited investor and that I can get my hands on Ripple IPO. Yes, I definitely want some, but I'm not an accredited investor yet. Advice on Ether. Have price points for selling, laddering out of your position between 7 and 10K. And if you want to hold a little bit to that lucky chance that it does extend out past 10K, 10 to 13K would be best case scenario for Ethereum. But Bitcoin still topping out on December 4th. I'm still holding to Bitcoin topping out in the next month. About to drop at $500 more in after this live. Not financial advice, okay? But I just bought $500 worth of XLM last week. It's a simple bet. It's a simple bet. You know, it's just, you know, still has an opportunity for a 10x, easy 10x. If we look at XLM right now, the market cap's only like, it's under 8 billion right now. Buying more solo Sabina, there you go. $5.75. We're pumping right now. Sologenic is going crazy. I'm about to, ooh, this is getting good. A lot of people in the Sologenic Discord are talking about it pumping to $10 before the airdrop, which is that means nothing. I mean, just to be clear, that means nothing. But I'm expecting it to, yeah, $6 to $10. We're already damn near at $6. We just hit 576. Sologenic is pumping. This is awesome. What's XRP's strongest resistance level? Well, $1.40 and then $2. After we break $2, we should be breaking all-time high very shortly after that. Yeah, 5 more minutes, guys, of rapid-fire Q&A, and then I'm going to be hopping off. YouTube, how many concurrent viewers? We still have 15 with us on YouTube. Shout out to the YouTube gang. Appreciate all of you guys. Okay. Noob here, please explain the airdrop. So I've made, if you go look on my TikTok, I've made and on my YouTube, I've made videos about the airdrop explaining it. Also, if you want to get caught up to speed, my Discord group will get you caught up to speed very quickly. Okay. My Discord group is $17 a month. You just go to the Patreon, sign up for Patreon. New month just started today, December 1st. So if you want to get in, okay, Discord group is $17 a month. But for those of you who are new, just really, you could get caught up to speed within about 2 months. Really, even a month, 1 month. Which I'm really not encouraging you to do. Please don't come in for 1 month and then dip. Only come in if you want to join the community of like-minded individuals and learn the full preparations and plans for building and creating and saving, storing generational wealth. Okay? But if you want to just take the advice and run 1 month, $17, get you caught up to speed. By the way, really, maybe I shouldn't speak on this quite yet, but I'm talking and thinking about locking in the price for everyone who gets into the Discord before the end of the year. But there is a potential that we could be raising it next year. So if you want to get in and be locked in at this price, we probably are going to be raising prices next year. What's 6 by 8? I don't know. Quant or Litecoin for the last leg of the bull run. They both, I think, can do a 2 to 3x. They're both kind of in that same category. They've already hit all-time high this year. So 2 to 3x, they'd be lucky to do. What do I think of Cross Wallet? Interesting. Haven't really done a deep dive on it. I've seen the hype. I've seen it shared on TikTok. I haven't vetted it. What's a good size bag of XRP? 2% or sorry, 2,000 XRP. Actually, it's less now. The numbers are dropping because there's more XRP wallets being created. So it takes less XRP to be in the rich list. So the top 10% of XRP holders hold like 1,800 XRP now, I think it was. It was 2,000 XRP recently, like just a month or 2 months ago. And when I first started making TikToks back earlier this spring, it was 2,200 XRP. So it's dropped about 20%. Did I get a Matrix NFT? Nope, I don't do any NFTs. Nope, I'm just too busy running my business, so I don't do NFTs. Yeah, exactly. Not into NFTs, but I see the potential, absolutely. VVS, I haven't looked at it, but I've seen it being shared and talked about by all the TikTok guys. Haven't looked into it yet. What coins do you think will 10x? XRP, XLM, Casinocoin, and Electronium, which are all 4 of my holdings. Solo, I don't know if it'll 10x from $2. I got in Solo at $2.50 and about $3, so I've already doubled my XRP that I transferred over to Sologenic. So 25,000 XRP is good. Yeah, let's look it up here. XRP rich list. I'll give you guys the... So, okay, to be in the top 10% of bag holders, you need 1,961. Top 5%, you only need 7,300. If you have 10,000 XRP, you're in the top 4%. If you have 15,000, you are in the top 3%. And if you hold 25,000, you are in the top 2%. If you're a big baller and you got 55,000 XRP, you're in the top 1%. And for the couple people that I do know who hold over 105,000 XRP, you are in the 0.5% of bag holders. And yes, I do know a couple. Unless they're capping. Unless they're capping and they're not telling me the truth. But I do have a couple friends that are in that 0.5%. If you have 240,000 XRP, you're in the top 0.2%. It's always fun to look at that list. Prosperity Fund has a shit ton. Nice. Yeah, a lot of these guys be capping. I know, these guys be capping. Do I still think that Bitcoin tops out on December 4th? Yes. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. And the predictions for 72 to 74K are looking a lot better than 100K right now. I mean, I'm not getting too down on it yet just because it's moving sideways and it's still in incredible bullish posture. But yeah, that's 3 days away. I know, guys, I'm holding to this prediction. Yes. Explain my top out theory. Bitcoin has topped out on the new moon of December in 2013, in 2017, and I'm expecting it to do the same thing on December 4th, 2021. That is the top out theory based off history. By the way, the full 4.236 Fibonacci extension that BC Backer talks about is at that like 72 to 74K level. I do not think that it's just going to be a bear market coming in. I think that Bitcoin will top out and then it'll be kind of sideways. The bottom on Bitcoin is not going to just completely fall out while the altcoins are running. Okay. Would love to see XRP Lion come on live with you. Yeah, he has enough followers. I think he has like 2,000 followers. Maybe he has a few more. But yeah, XRP Lion, I would love to go live with him. I need to send him a DM. When do you think that the bear market starts? January. January for sure. Anything on Litecoin? Maybe a 2 to 3x to finish off this bull run. I'm surprised that so many people are asking about Litecoin. Previous all-time high was like $400, so if it extends back out to there, that's all I would expect for Litecoin. Last week, this is the last week for Bitcoin to pump. We'll see what happens, guys. I mean, I think that this thing's over in the next month, regardless. If it tops out exactly on December 4th, cool. I can say I told you so. If it doesn't, you guys can all stitch me and make fun of me. That's fine, you know. But I do think that it's over in the next month. How's Bay doing? Bay is doing good. She just got done wrapping a bunch of Christmas presents. Doing fantastic out here. This bear market will be short. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, for some, this bear market is the death blow that these projects never come back from. Utility projects that'll break out in the next year or two, yeah, it's going to be short. But for some projects, this is the end. How long have I been on live? I have been live for an hour and 26 minutes, almost an hour and a half. Do I hold quant? No. I can't believe that it's actually back down to below $200 though. What's also interesting is on December 3rd, we will technically default, and then Janet Yellen says that we will run out of cash by December 15th. Favorite projects besides XRP? XRP, XLM, XDC, Algorand, Quant, HBAR. All right, guys, I'm going to wrap this one up. I appreciate all of you guys for tuning in. Please check out the links in my bio. If you want to join the Discord group, just sign up for the Patreon, and then we'll send you over the link from there. Okay? And if you want any XRP merch as well, that's going to be linked up as well in the bio, in the description. I appreciate all of you guys. Thank you. We will check you guys out in the next one. Take care.